Hi everybody, it's Mr. Liu. This is page 127. Practice 3, multiplying ones, tens, and hundreds with regrouping. Fill in the missing number. Okay, so let's look at our example over here. We have 3 times 26, and when we're multiplying a problem like this, we want to write it vertically or up and down. And here they wrote it 26 times 3 because that's the same thing as 3 times 26. So step 1, you multiply the 1s by the 3s. So you multiply, I'm going to draw right here. So the first thing we want to do is we want to multiply the 1s, which is 6 times 3, and that gives us 18. Use a different color. Alright, so 6 times 3, and that gives us 18. It goes down there, we group the 1 into the tens. So 3 times 6 ones equals 18 ones. 18 ones is the same thing as 1 10 and 8 ones. Then we want to multiply the tens, or 3 times 2 or 2 times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, but we have to add in the 1 over here, which makes it 7. So again, 3 times 2 tens equals 6 tens. You add that 1 on top because that's part of your tens now. So the 1 tens plus the 6 tens equals 7 tens. So that means the final answer is 78. Okay, so let's do the next problem together. This is page 128. So over here we have 5 times 16, and they wrote it vertically, or 16 times 5. So step 1 will be multiply the 1s by 5. So the first step is right here, 6 times 5, or 5 times 6. So over here, 5 times 6, or 6 ones. 5 times 6 is, well, let's count our 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is 30, so that makes the answer 31s. And I'm going to write it over here. So 5 times 6 is 30, which we're going to write the 0 down here, and we're going to regroup the 1s up there. So again, the answer again is 30, which means it's 3 tens and 0 ones. So again, 3 tens, 0 ones. We're going to regroup those ones. 30 ones is 3 tens and 0 ones. We're going to put the 3 on top of our tens. Now step 2 would be to multiply the 1 times 5, or the 5 times 1. And we know that 1 times 5 is 5. But then we can't forget about the 3 on top. So 1 times 5 is 5. And again, that's 5 tens plus the 3 on top. So over here are 5 tens plus the 3 tens on top. And we know that 5 plus 3, let's write the 3 tens, equals 8. Okay, so we know right here that's 8. So our final answer for 16 times 5 is 80. Or 5 times 16 is 80. Okay, and that's page 128. Let's move on to 129. It's the same exact problem. I'm going to do that again. Okay, so 4 times 82, or 82 times 4. First step again, multiply the 1s, 2 times 4. So what we're doing is 2 times 4, or 4 times 2. And we know that answer, 4 times 2, is 8. So let's write the number 8 on the bottom, right over there. Okay, so there's nothing to regroup because it's just 8. And now we want to multiply our tens. 8 tens times 4. Or 4 times 8 tens. And if you count your multiples of 4, 8, you will know that 4 times 8 equals 32. Okay, so let's write down 32. So we have to regroup 32 tens into, so I'm going to put that over here. So what we need to group is our 32 tens into 3 hundreds and 2 tens. And all we have to do is just to write 32 like this, and therefore we're going to regroup that into our 3 hundreds and our 2 tens. So our final answer for 4 times 82, or 82 times 4, is 328. Okay, and that's page 129.